Believe it or not, avocado grows great in a smoothie. It kind of adds a very, very smooth texture to it. So I can take this avocado tool, this is a cutting edge, and you can just go around all the way around.
How hard do you like that?
Wait until you feel the nut or the seed inside.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Right. And then just separate the two halves. There you go. And then once the half, you can put that half down if you like.
This half down?
Yeah.
Okay.
And scoop out about half of that into the smoothie.
Hello and welcome to Hot Button. Today we're going to be talking about the job market. Has it been hard for you to find a job? Do you think it's harder nowadays to find a job than it was a while back? Now for me, I've never actually had troubles finding like a regular job going to school or something, you know, like serving or retail, but now that I've gone to school and I know what I want my career to be, it's been so hard for me to find a job to start my career. It's so frustrating.
I know, right? Well, compared to you and I both, you have 5 jobs, I'm working 2, and on top of that, with work, we have to make time to volunteer just for a possible job opportunity for us. If not, we might just be working the 5 jobs forever.
I know, exactly. But what about nowadays? Do you think it's harder now to find a job than it was a while back?
I definitely think so. It's obviously career dependent. So for us in broadcast or TV and that stuff, the demand isn't as high, whereas girls I went to school with, they went to school for nursing and boom, as soon as they graduate, it's like, oh, here's a job lined up. It's like, okay, they're set.
I completely agree. And something also I've been noticing is almost everybody has multiple jobs. You know, like you never really find someone who has one solid job because to survive, you can't survive on one job. The cost of living is huge.
It definitely is, because a lot of guys I grew up with and even now have gone up to the oil rigs to make the $30, $40 an hour. However, some of them aren't the smartest with their money and just spend it as soon as they make it. So I don't think that's a good option, but let's be real, for girls like us and stuff, it's not easy for us to go, and those who do, I give them tons of props.
Oh my gosh, they are superheroes. The girls who go up definitely deserve some props. I know I've been thinking about going up myself, but that's only because I want to go up and serve in a restaurant. Like I don't think I could ever go up and get my hands dirty. I'm not that type of girl, but a lot of my girlfriends go up there and serve and they make $1,000 in tips a night, and that's completely normal. That's ridiculous. That's one paycheck for us normal girls here.
It's not even fair. But then think when they come back home though, it's a huge reality check. They're having to readjust their whole lives, and I think it's harder for those people coming back, or they just don't come back, because we see it happen all the time with the husbands who end up staying there and have a home, but the wife and kids stay here, and then they just commute the 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off.
Exactly, and that's so hard for any family. Like, it takes a really strong family to survive that. So basically, out of this episode, we've concluded that if you work up north, save your money and don't spend it on giant trucks.
Yeah.
And if you work here, you're gonna have multiple jobs and maybe not have a life.
And on that note, both of us actually have to get back to our other jobs. So if you guys are in the same boat as us, we'd love to hear from you. You can contact us through our Facebook and Twitter feeds. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next episode of Hot Button.
You just seat it in the blender. And you can close the shroud. And and you can push 3.
Well, that does it for this week's episode of Go Fraser Valley. Thanks for watching. Now, remember, you can check out what we're up to on our Facebook and Twitter profiles, and any story ideas can be sent to go_Fraser Valley at shaw.ca. As for me, I'm going to give this a try. That's really good.
Good. Glad you like it.